man, yeah, we out, yeah. Just to bring everything. Such a can bad with us, we have different energy. Ask anybody who knows man of the party. I'll tell you this. Don't it let them know where we represent. Who's the body's party? Some not crazy like we're up in all things we know. And when it comes to 13, we not leaving this land till we say promoter and police can't move away. We turn these vibes up, high. Party like a holiday, anywhere we there. Love is so we there, so we stay. So who does matter the party? I'll tell you it. Don't it let them know where we represent. Who's the baddest party? Oh yeah. Them no crazy like we're up in all things we know. And when it comes to 13, we not leaving this land till we say promoter and police. That's why still we can't get rid of the ways. No, we can't get rid of the ways. I say no, we can't get rid of the ways. No way. So we can't get rid of the ways. That's why. So we there. So who does man of the party? I'll tell you it. So this let them know where we represent. Who's the baddest party? Them no crazy like we're up in all things we know. And when it comes to 13, we not leaving this land till we say promoter and police. So, no, we can't get rid of the ways. No, we can't get rid of the ways. I say, no, we can't get rid of the ways. You need a car go and pity my neck. Can't get rid of the ways. I say, no, we can't get rid of the ways. No, we can't get rid of the ways. What? No way. Still we can't get rid of the ways. No way. No, we can't get rid of the ways. No way. Still we can't get rid of the ways. Still we can't get rid of the ways. No, we can't get rid of the ways. Still we can't get rid of the ways. No way. No, we can't get rid of the ways. No way. No, we can't get rid of the ways. No way. Still we can't get rid of the ways. Lovely. If you know inside your heart, clean, please. human being. Too disrespectful, ignorance for the day and thing. But I nothing I have life and I'm still living. Don't care what you think, yeah. Well, yeah, you're drinking water, but people business you're in. You're running your mouth like sprinter. Like Mikey Life is their neighbor. Fakeness come like a pattern. They want to know your business, to talk it on the block with a friend. Oh, nah, bad mind I see you. So continue moving along. No, I don't need you. Oh, no, I don't need you. What's all bad mind I see you. So continue moving along. No, I don't need you, no. Yeah, cause everything when you sit down there and gossip, I know already. Your lifestyle toxic, so don't come near me. Everything when you sit down there and gossip, I know already. Yeah, bad mind I see you. So continue moving along. No, I don't need you. Oh, no, I don't need you. What's all bad mind I see you. So continue moving along. No, I don't need you, no. Hey, cause everything when you sit down there and gossip, I know already. Your lifestyle toxic, so don't come near me. Everything when you sit down there and gossip, oh, I know already. Yeah. Oh wow, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bad mind I see you. So continue moving along. No, I don't need you. Oh no, I don't need you. What's all bad mind I see you. So continue moving along. No, I don't need you, no. Oh no.
And good night to Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martini. To our lovely listeners out there in the Grenadian diaspora. And all our other listeners who may not be Grenadian but are listening to the program tonight, we say a special good night to you. My name's Sheldon Scott. I'm here with you up until the 10 o'clock hour. This is Talking Points. And they say it's the most dangerous program in Grenada. We're not dangerous. No, we're not. We only pose a danger to wrong things and stupidity. That's the things that are to be afraid of us. Yeah, that's the only things we pose a danger to. Yeah, wrong thing and stupidity. Yeah, if you're doing the wrong thing or stupidity, yes, we are dangerous. Special good night to all the listeners joining us via We Noise Radio, We Noise TV, those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook. I hope you all have had a wonderful day today and are having a wonderful evening going into the night time, yeah? As you prepare for the weekend, we call God's blessings on each and every one of you. And just to let you all know, there will be an activity taking place tomorrow. And let me see if I can pull the activity up for you. Yes, there is an activity taking place tomorrow that is Youth Vibes, and it is being staged by the St. Andrews Southeast and Southwest constituency branches. They are having that activity, and it's fun, food, games, good vibes, all of that. It's by the river, and but they didn't tell me which river it's by, you know. Anyway, good vibes, good people, great times, and so on. And for more information, you could contact 419-5475. All you young people up there in St. Andrews South, East St. Andrews South, was the Ford crew. Good night to you all. Yeah, all the folks up there in St. Andrews South, East, Southwest, Telescope, Baghdad. Yeah, all good night to all of you, man. Yeah. No, Baghdad is not in there. Baghdad is the other side. Right, yeah. But all you could go to. Nice. So that's taking place tomorrow. They're starting from 2 p.m. going down until about 6. All right. So for more information, you can call 419-5475, or you could contact your candidate. All right. So they're going to have dominoes cards, barbecue going to be taking place. There are different activities and music and thing. It's a nice river line. All right. And it's for ages 18 to 35. You ain't going to see me there. Nice, because if you add the 18 and 35, you might make my age. Yeah, I think you might. You'll get close. So ages 18 to 35, those of you up there in St. Andrews South East and St. Andrews Southwest, remember it is Youth Vibes. It's going to be taking place tomorrow. And that's by the river. They didn't tell me which river. When you call, they go tell you which river and thing. You might be able to get your transport and thing to head down there. All right? So that will be taking place tomorrow. The New National Party New York Support Group, they cordially invite you to their 3rd annual Exquisite Affair, an evening of elegance, style, and class. That's taking place Saturday, July the 11th, 2026 from 9 p.m. Music by DJ Jude and Small Clothes. It's at the Top Civic Center, 1098 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11203. And for your invitations, for your tickets, you could call Aisha Oliver on 917-520-3164. Kathy Albert at 347-262-6818. Wendy McGuire, 917-602-1476. Louisa Frame at 347-423-2509. And the political leader of the New National Party will be there, the Honorable Emlyn Pear, and as well as Senator Nolan Cox, Mrs. Nolene Thompson, and Dr. Adrian Joseph, along with other executive members of the New National Party. Tickets $125 all inclusive. We ain't doing like other people $100 to see one person. Nah. $125 all inclusive. Yeah, so you have eats, you have drinks, and you get the opportunity to mix with the 4 members, the 4 candidates who are going to be there. Might be more than that, but so far it's 4. Right, so the Honorable Emlyn Pierce, Senator Nolan Cox, Mrs. Nolene Thompson, and Dr. Adrian Joseph, along with other NNP executive members. They will be there. So looking forward to that particular one. Remember, it's taking place Saturday, the 11th of July, 2026 from 9 p.m. All right. So looking forward to seeing you all day. No, I don't have visa and I ain't paying 15 grand to go and get. No, I ain't doing that. Right. Yeah. The new National Party Women's Arm of St. John is inviting one and all to a community fun day and health fair. Under the theme, Stronger Together. Fun and Wellness Day, live and lime and live well. All right, so that's come for the fun, stay for the wellness, live stronger together. That's taking place on Sunday, May the 24th, 2026 from noon until. It's going to be taking place at the Cuthbert Peters Park with activities for families, kids, and local organizations. They're going to be doing free health checks and screenings, health and information booth, karaoke. They're going to have health tips, competitions, bingo, fitness demos. Food and drinks will be on sale, so they're looking forward to seeing you there. I think I'm coming up to that one. Are they doing prostate check-up there? Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, time for prostate check. Nice. Yes, man, you had to remember, you had to check your prostate, boy. My father died with that, you know. Yeah, my father. All if I was talking business, no, that's when my father died with prostate. I ain't going down so too. You're crazy. I'm not going down so. Yeah, nice. Yeah, but we have to, as men, we have to go and do that. Because sometimes we wait for them thing, and when flour more than water, and it's too late to do anything, is when we looking to go and try and do what we have to. Nah, we have to check on them thing ever so often. Right? You know you have the blood test they can do, but it's always good to do the other exam as well. So if all you check it, prostate and thing up there coming up. Yeah, nice, yeah. Right. Yes, indeed, folks. And remember, watch, all you must remember this particular message, you know. Get registered. Get registered. Or as I would say, get registered. But the proper thing to say is get registered. All right? Make sure all you link up and all you get registered. All you see that these people and them, they're doing training of poll clerks and returning officers and all these things. They're doing training with them already. And you don't do training with them this year if election is taking place next year. But you recognize that, like the media afraid to ask the Prime Minister the question, Mr. Prime Minister, will we be having an election in 2026? Because it seems as though, and more I listen to certain entities, and I won't go deeper than that, but more I listen to certain entities, I realize that they have become GIS Part 2. Yeah, they're supposed to be independent, but they have basically become GIS Part 2. You know, back in the days, they used to talk about Radio Lionel and them kind of thing. We have suddenly had certain media entities on this island have become GIS Part 2. When an NP day, boy, they're asking us all kind of questions, they think all kind of thing at us. And we don't mind because we can answer. We are nothing to hide. But when it comes to this government, we're kiddie gloves. So it has certain media entities in Grenada right now have become the Government Information Service Part 2. Yeah, all they're doing is just mirroring whatever the government is doing.
Take your brand to the next level. Look no further than the Chameleon Design Studios, the creative powerhouse behind Key Central and dozens of standout brands across Grenada and beyond. From web designs, animations, and motion graphics to custom video productions, we bring your visions to life with unmatched efficiency and professionalism. Need a logo? Logo design starts at just $1,500. And our starter pack includes brochures, call cards, and letterheads. Whether you're launching a new business, revamping your identity, or telling your story visually, Chameleon Design Studios is the new face of designs. Call us now at 1473-422-8601 or scan that QR code. Follow us on Instagram at chameleon_473. Let's communicate. Call us today.
For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com. We Noise TV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand you can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. We Noise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our services. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions. For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com.
Get ready to level up your workout game with Follow Me Fitness. Join renowned trainer Lincoln the Goose Jones for an electrifying fitness experience that includes aerobics, exercise, weight training, strength training, and much more. Join the fitness revolution at the Tag Team Netball Court and the Old Trafford playing field every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Unleash your inner strength and groove to the beats of.
Yes, indeed, folks. Yeah, just a little reminder of some of the people that has be there for us and thing when we ask them to do a little something. We say a special good night to each and every one of you folks. Hope that you all been having a wonderful one. Now, folks, during this week, as I'm doing a little weekend review tonight as well, and folks, the phone lines are open. It is Friday. We're doing a weekend review. You can call at any time. Yeah, you can call at any time, any of the numbers at any time. So you can call 421-727. I forgetting my number now. 7279 and 440-7377. You can call any of the numbers at any time. All right, because we are doing a weekend review tonight, and we will speak a bit about health as well, because some stories keep coming in about some of what some people are going through within the Grenadian healthcare system, and to see that there are some simple things that cannot be managed now, and you're trying to convince us that you could manage even more than that, instead of trying to fix the now, where people have to go to the health centers now, the ones that are open. They have to go to the health centers now. They have to get the medication now. They have to get the procedures done now. And while that is the situation, and I must say a special good night to all the wonderful staff at the healthcare facilities. Yeah? The doctors, the nurses, the food servers, the cleaners, all of the security, all of the wonderful staff at the different healthcare facilities. And we're not just speaking at the General Hospital, Princess Royal and Princess Alice Hospital. And we need to change them names, eh? You see this thing about Princess Alice and Princess Royal? There's hardly a Grenadian alive right now who could tell you who the Princess Royal is. There's hardly a Grenadian alive now who could tell you who Princess Alice was. Yeah? So I think it's time for us to get rid of them names. That's just me being me. That's Sheldon saying that, eh? Time for us to get rid of them thing. No Princess Alice and Princess Royal and all kind of thing. We have Grenadians who have done a lot for their country. Yeah? A lot for their country. And we could give some of them places their names. Or we name them something else. But this Princess Royal and Princess Royal and them, and here them does send money and help this. Well, they ain't alive again. But not even their descendants are send any money to go and take care of those places. Time to change the names. Yeah? But we will come back to that. Folks, you remember earlier in this week, I touched on an issue very briefly where I had mentioned that individuals were going to get their vehicle stickers and couldn't get it because it had no ink there. But you know, you all know, just this evening I saw a release from the Royal Grenada Police Force where they said there's a temporary suspension in decal sticker collection at Galleria Mall in Grand Anse. So that's the location in Grand Anse where you could have gone to get your vehicle sticker. It says the Royal Grenada Police Force hereby informs the general public that due to technical difficulties, the issuance of decal stickers licensed disc at Galleria Mall, Grand Anse, St. George has been temporarily suspended. Until further notice, members of the public are advised to collect decal stickers from the Inland Revenue Department, Yonge Street, St. George, or the Karani James Athletic Stadium. The Royal Grenada Police Force sincerely apologizes for any inconvenience this may have caused and appreciates the public's understanding and cooperation. And you all, if you all listen to the program during this week, you all know the reason why. Simple, there are no ink. So they cannot print the decal. That's a technical difficulty, you know. Not that the machine break down or something gone wrong. There are no ink. So you know at a particular time of year is when decals, your license discs, are being issued. You know that. You know there is a specific inspection period. So you ought to know that at that point in time, you need to have more ink than normal. You haven't gone digital. This isn't a chip that you're giving people to put on the vehicle. It is still a disc that you have to print out and put there. And something as simple as that. All you know, and this is the people that say they're going and build multi-billion-dollar hospital. Simple as that. To know that you have to have that disc, the ink, so that these things can be printed. That's the technical difficulty that they're having. That they cannot print. Yeah, that's the whole technical difficulty that's taking place. That they cannot print the disc for the various people that are going there. And people had to be leaving with their receipt and thing alone, ain't it? Yeah?
There we go.
Once again, 440-7377. You've got to call us on the WhatsApp, folks. And 421-7279. Once again, you've got to call us on the WhatsApp there. Also, remember, end of month, the new National Party convention will be taking place. We'll be giving you some more information regarding that during the week next week.
Politics.
So the convention of the new National Party. And there shall be other activities taking place as well. We'll give you some more information regarding those during the week next week.
About the next prisoner escape. And I go fix up all those high prices that most Grenadians can't afford. Instead of demolishing those
Delegates and observers, I hope that you all are ready. Cannot continue having Calypsonians having to come and sing this kind of song, eh? Let me say a special good night to my friends out there in Oshawa. Oshawa, good night to you.
These of the blues, my people balling with them out close. Mr. PM, please open up some doors. Why the hell food prices gone up so fast? Transformation in we mass. The people balling anyway you pass. Transformation in we mass. You only looking out for the upper class. Transformation in we mass. You don't care if people want to eat grass. Transformation.
And let me say a special good night to the St. Patrick crew. Bobby, good night to you, bro.
Oh, yo, yo. Ballin', ballin'.
Well, I'm giving you all the opportunity to call now, you know. And you all know when I go into something else and so when you try to call, that's when others can't take the call. So I'm giving you all the opportunity to call now.
Politics. Me closest neighbor stop tell me howdy.
Mokop Ben, good night to you, bro.
Politics. Friend and family turn me enemy.
Papi, good night to you.
Progressing science.
And Father, good night to you.
Yes, but then I remember John Thomas was the one who led the protest.
And we have a call online. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Sheldon. Good night, good night.
Hey, how you
Good
doing?
night, talking points on a Friday. I'm doing pretty well, man.
All right, go right ahead.
Yeah, Sheldon. Like I said, I think it was Wednesday gone. I usually pass up on that eastern side where that Polaris project is being done, and they had a sword turning a couple weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been hearing that there was a gate put up and there was this put up and things like that. Now, in my travels in that area, back and forth, I've been seeing what they've been doing. They've been putting up boards like barricades. So I didn't know what it was about. So I say, well, construction going on. Lo and behold, they put up banners like billboards and like pictures with people as doctors and such like that. And there was a tractor in there.
Hold on, where's it? They put up billboards around it now?
Yeah, no, the billboards are there. So the billboards was there like when they had the sword turning.
Okay, I understand. You know, yeah.
So I was going up there with all that from inception. So when they had the stuff the Friday, that was there, and so I will say, well, okay, well, sword turning means commencement of construction, and after that, I have seen nothing happening there because I'm passing there every day up until this afternoon. But this afternoon, what I did when I was coming back down from my venue where I was, I stopped and looked and I was like, what is going on here? The tractor our friend, Mr. Simon, was on is not there anymore. And to me, that was a tractor that was decommissioned. I don't know if he's working, but there's literally nothing going on there. And I don't know how Grenadians are saying this is progress. No, none of us, I don't think you, myself, or anybody in the NNP, well, I'm not talking for them, or Honorable Pierre or Dr. Mitchell, but I don't think anybody in Grenada will doubt and say healthcare needs to be implemented and 110%, whatever percent you got to be. But buy stuff that the hospital needs now and fix it. There's nothing going on in that Calivini area, Sheldon. I'm telling you, I'm passing there every living day, Monday to Friday, twice. And you listen to programs. I listened to a program with Honorable Tevin Andrew, Wednesday gone. And these people seem to be, it's like they choose to use the diversion tactics. And I've been saying that since day one. These men is on dark smoke reality. And whoever they feel they're talking to, or whoever they feel they're fooling, it can be people like me, so. Right? And that's the reason why Grenadians, well, all of us, please get registered, get in the know, understand what's going on, understand the AI videos, understand what is real and what is not. That same Minister of Carriacou Affairs, was on a program saying he didn't cause the police in. The other man saying it. Before he said that, the host asked him, is there anything that you wish to take back, being your tenure as minister? And he said yes. And this guy even go as far as to publish that a little crocodile tear. It could be real or fake. I don't care. That is he. But he go as far as to say, well, there are certain things that I wish I could take back and things like that. But it's not only he. There's a young lady in St. John's, the minister in St. John's, the MP in St. John's. She made some pronouncements in the parliament. Then she said something on a stage with a mic in her hand. These people have ways of using words. I don't know if they learn from an orange. Well, the guy up north who went China recently. I don't know if they're learning from this guy and using words and feel now that there's no repercussions. There are. The leader of this country right now, the Prime Minister, said in an interview that he was being on his podcast that corruption, that is their business. When concerning Lotto, I mean, come on. What else do we need to say again in Grenada that can be? I don't know, Sheldon. I don't know. Tell me, please, because I don't know if I'm blind, if I can see, if I can read, if I'm dumb. These people are going so far as calling out people's name. Just imagine if you do an interview as a driver, a truck driver or a bus driver, and you say the slightest thing about the road bad, they will go on a program and say, well, I know that one, and I know from St. Davidson. That's how dangerous this thing is getting in Grenada. And I'm telling the Minister of National Security, Mr. Deacon Mitchell, Honorable Prime Minister, tone down your foot soldiers. Because trust me, there's a thing called reciprocation. What goes around comes around. Shalom, have a good night.
All right, my brother. Thank you so very much. Yes, indeed, folks. Yeah, we heard from that caller there. Again, the phone number 440-7377-347. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. 421-7279. That's the next number for you to call. You know, earlier this week, I heard the Prime Minister speaking. They asked him about for an update on Project Polaris, and yeah, what he had to say. In fact, I'll come to what he had to say in a little time. And let me take this call first. Hello, good night. Hello. Good night. Good night, caller. You're live. Go right ahead.
Salam, Mr. Ngawi.
Hey, what
You see something on Augustine stating that Deacon Mitchell want to run against Adrian Joseph. That's true.
I've seen something like that somebody sent to me, but I'll say this as well. I don't read anything on that page. That page has openly stated that they are an NDC supporter. They have openly stated that Manna Disgusting page has stated that they are supportive of the NDC and they are anti-NNP. They openly said that. So you have to be careful with anything you see there.
Yeah, but still, even though it's true, he won't go make it.
That ain't happening. Believe me, don't.
He won't go make it. He will not make it. He making himself like a fool.
Let me tell you something, my dear. Certain information is placed out there to create a specific reaction.
Yes, I realize.
That is not going to happen. Don't worry yourself about. Well, I know you're not worried about it. You was excited to give him the cocktail up there. But don't worry, he will stay
yeah, but me not to worry about that because he getting licks also in St. David's too. So me not to worry about that. He getting real licks.
Don't worry your head about that. All of that is meant to have us talking about that and focus on that for the weekend and not focus on all the nonsense that they are doing. Like the nonsense they're doing right now in the case of Senator Neelan Franklin's death, where they are doing the wrong procedure is taking place. They don't want us talking about that. They want us focus on, well, hey, he don't run in there, he go in and run in. Nah, they can't shift our attention. They can't. They won't get us to shift our attention. We will mention what they're saying, which is important. I'm not saying that you shouldn't call and you shouldn't say what you said. It's important for those things to come out because people need to know what they're saying out there and they need to know how to respond when they're told these things. And the simple response to this is, it's absolute nonsense. That's what we're telling them when they come with that talk. Absolute nonsense. Yeah?
Yeah.
No political strategist that I know of will encourage that kind of thing. But it is what it is. All right?
Okay, have a pleasant night.
And I know I owe you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll see you one day soon. All right, my dear.
Okay.
Later. Yes, indeed. And I think we have another caller online. Let's go to the phone line. Hey, I click it on you and you don't answer. Right, I don't understand how to do that day. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Sheldon. How are you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. You go right ahead, man. You're live.
Yeah, Sheldon, June come me 4 years. And when you check healthcare become like a unmovable child. Healthcare don't move at all. Like, I know if healthcare lost his breath and he go in a coma or he dead totally. Because the Minister of Health said that healthcare don't move. It just stay there and they stayed. Because the government said in the campaign, healthcare will be one of the main things they go focus on. And a lot of things they said that they go focus on. And Sheldon, when you look at the situation, all department, they can say no one could help the other. Because all of them is a failure and they fail miserable. Let us take a look at all the different portfolio that the Prime Minister has. He was in finance in a mess. construction in a mess. Look at security again. Children is in a mess. Is in a mess. So when you have a prime minister as the head of cabinet, the portfolio that he in charge of in a mess, what do you expect? The children be him. If the father can lead, for example, and make things better for the children, what do you expect? Grenada will have to be going down and sinking fast. Grenada need to be rescued. And NMP is the only party that could rescue Grenada from that position where it is right now. And the Grenada people, we had to come out and vote. Get registered to vote. For if you want change, I want to see Grenada rise again. NMP is the party that could do it, and that could do it. So make sure you get registered and vote NMP come next election for betterment and for prosperity and for progress for you, your family, and for Grenada to shine again. Sheldon, have a blessed evening.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Yes, indeed, folks. 440-7377 and 421-7279. And we have a caller online.
Good night.
Good night to you, Cami.
Hey,
Cami,
I was trying to call you now.
Yes, I
But
know.
good night, sir.
Good night to you.
Somebody else got that. Yes. But good night, Mr. Watson, Mr. Watts, Patty, Matthew,
Yes,
Dr. Mitchell, good night, sir. Everybody, Miss Yolande, Oxford, Miss Emily Pierre, good night. I was trying to call you now. But Sharon,
Yes, ma'am.
I heard this talking tongue today. No, a lady come and tell me that the Prime Minister want to run up, yeah? That you what? But you know, they're saying that to distract people. You don't lie.
Yes,
To distract people. Yeah.
That page has
Yeah.
openly said that the place that was posted, they have openly
Yeah.
said that they are against the NNP and they are NDC. They're supporting the NDC party. They've said that,
Yeah, well,
and people viewing
yeah.
stuff there should
But
know that.
that is to distract people, as you say. You have to learn all the old tricks they have. Where this thing about Franklin guy, they go try to because they want people to forget about the investigation right now.
Yeah, and we're not leaving
So
it
that what
alone.
Yeah, I know you can't leave
We're
it
not,
alone.
we're not leaving
But-
that alone. This man, mother, going through too much. We're not leaving it alone.
I know the lady suffering. It's okay, I live in it now.
Dying fear.
Okay, the lady living in it now.
Yeah, we're not leaving that. So
But watch, I don't think he could ever take that chance. And if he take that chance, they're going to give him a good cocktail. Yeah.
But
What ain't going to happen?
It's because the
But
entire thing is based on nonsense, and you know, even taking time to talk about it now. I mean, but it's just based on nonsense.
Although I don't hear who they say they're putting up there.
Well,
But that is not. I ain't believe that. He
anybody
would take
that
that chance.
Same licks again. Anybody that send same licks.
Hi, Mr. Prime Minister, good night, sir. Oh, are you in Musheju? Call the election. Call the election, Mr. Prime Minister. Give us the date now, man. You call it now, you call it later, you have to call it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You call it now, you call it later, we have to call it. So, my advice again to the people in this country, if you love Grenada and you see what's going on, you register, if you have your children in your house that is 18, you encourage them or you even go with them and register them. You know, because it's not easy right now. Anybody that say everything is well with them, they're telling a lie. I on the ground. And I know that there's today Friday, you're making a good morning tongue. Nothing happening. Yes, I sell 2 bags of cocoa. And you have people that buy them, busmen buying water. And them busmen don't have problem there. Yeah. If they have big problem there, everybody blocking one another this morning. People stress. One of the busmen that with the news last night talking about what they had to give them. The man said there's an old clip. The guy from Granans.
There's an old clip. That was on. Hold on. That was no the first clip that they showed on GBN was
That's how
from
okay.
it was from earlier this year, and then the other guy was speaking about what happening now.
Well, yeah, he said the other one referring to what's going on now.
Yeah.
The
He
one
didn't
from
lie.
Granada.
He didn't lie. No.
He tell me that. Me and him got reason. He tell me that is how could they bring there.
That's from
All
January
right,
or
good.
something. GBN had that from January or something, and then they put it in and they said, but they did say this is what he said a few months ago, and now this is what people are saying, what the other busmen
Yeah.
are saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he and I.
Anyhow, they have problem there. The trouble, the water is trouble. I'm telling you, the water is trouble in the sea. Them people have a problem there right now. Don't bother with them, they have problem there. All is not well. Hey.
Yeah.
My advice is to we pray. If you love your country, pray to deliver Grenada. But to go, they have to go. To go, they have to go.
They
Because
must.
that is the code. They don't say yellow is the code. That is the code. They got to go. They have to go. That is the code. They got to go.
Yellow is the code doesn't always work now.
That's what they don't say. Yellow is the code. Everybody, yellow is the code. Oh, God, they go kill me now. Oh, God, what if you got to listen to that program, you know.
Oh,
But it's
boy.
nothing they could do. Whatever to happen, what to happen. Yeah.
Yes, it must.
It's sad. It's sad. Yeah. You know, under brother till here, the NDC was still was better than what going on now.
Yeah, and I
Yes, I'm not saying man.
and I consider him to be one of the worst prime ministers we've ever had. And it was still better. He was
Kind
still
of
better
boy.
than what we have right now.
But
I'll
actually,
give
he's
him
no
that.
boy, man.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He was still better
That
than
no
what we
boy
have now.
still. But actually, he's no boy.
Because Cammy,
Yeah.
at least when there was an accusation of wrongdoing, he took action. If he considered what you did to be
Yeah.
wrong, he took action.
Yeah.
And we saw instances where he took action against different people.
Yeah.
So you
That no boy still.
you can't say he's at the same level of what they have now. What is disappointing?
No, that didn't so happen under brother Tilly.
No, but
Your
what is-
name calling him this and that. No.
And what is disappointing is that
Yeah.
he is front and center with the party still. He acts
Right,
as Governor General right now, and he's not talking out. He's not saying anything.
And he take a back
He's gone into well, he ain't taking backseat when come to be acting Governor General, but in relation to talking out against what is taking place, which is 100 times worse than anything he and his party accused the NNP of. You're seeing for a fact 100 times worse than that taking place now, and he's quiet.
He's acting what you say.
From time to time, he's the acting Governor General. Yeah, he
I
acts
didn't
as the
know that.
governor. Yeah, when the Governor General steps out of the country, he acts as
So he
the
doesn't
Governor General.
Okay, well, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But Tilly, good night. And
They
Miss
listen.
Sandra, good night.
They listen.
Yeah, that's me good day. That's my good friend. Miss Sandra always come and look for me, and then them children just come, Rennie, all of them come and look for me. Yeah. Ron that bring me honey for me, 100% honey. Yeah, man, that's my good friend. That have nothing to do with me and my family, who I support. These are my friends. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, Mr. Prime Minister, you come in and run up here, come and get a cocktail, eh?
That ain't happening, man. Don't study them on that. Don't study them on that. That ain't happening.
Yeah. Anyhow, good night to all the NNP family. Yeah. And all you don't worry about who I go vote for. Stanford Simon. Well, what do you do with the clock? Oh, God, Lord, I'm sorry for the clock. You need all the clocks and them astray. God call you. God call you, sir.
Cammy, that's just for a while. He go back because he ain't going. He going right back.
Well, all the sheep and them, they gone astray.
He going right
I mean,
back.
come on. I think it's this Sunday. I don't know what Peter Gay said, you know, lad.
I ain't advertising for him. I know nothing about nothing.
No. What's going on in Grenada, Sheldon Scott? Sheldon Scott, what is going on in Grenada? I hear tonight, one of the bus coming up. They say a woman stab up a woman and knock it till.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was hearing about that there was an incident where one female stabbed another female.
What's going on in this country? Oh God, the country need prayer. All you really put prayer as God. And all about me now, they say you want to come and see naked woman. You have to come and I don't understand young children.
Kami, I didn't delve into it, but remember, Fadu did call and he did say on multiple occasions since the beginning of the year he has been calling and saying this thing rampant.
What?
He has Fadu did call and say on this program that there are those sort of activities. Yes, the striptease is taking place. He did say
a
it.
policeman tell me right by me. I don't know. I tell him I was outside, so I won't know. He tell me yes. He tell me there is 2 clubs up there. A police officer, a big rank police, today told me so. I tell him when I leave the terminal, I come straight to me house and I close my door. So I don't know if you want to see if he could get something out of me and die on my business. But what I'm saying is I hear that you saying young children. Yeah. We have to, all these things is not good for the country.
I just be in my place with my child. I just be home.
It's sad, boy. It's sad for what's going on. And you know what's going on now? The people, you can't tell your children nothing because those inside they say your children could do what they want. And then they pass in some law, they could do what they want. So mothers can't tell your children nothing. Mothers can't tell their children nothing because they're 16 years, they say they could do what they want. It is sad. Because the man say they put in their school clothes in the day to go to school and in the night they're going and stick money and the knickers.
Now, well,
oh God, Lord.
Well, some jail one school children involved in it. I mean, it's bad generally. But especially when school children involved, if school children are involved in that, some jail at the pass now.
Hey, I don't understand what's going on in this country.
Sorry. Jail at the pass. If school children involved, nah. No.
Nothing can hide here. I tell you, Saturday when I was in Central, in CID, they bring in a young man, question him, and he said, officer, I was in the strip club. Didn't know it up there they're talking about, Didn't know. Anyhow, people, get registered. Get registered. We need to get registered because, and you all don't stay home and say, they do this, go out and vote because the gas is not only gas price raised in Grenada and it's not only NNT raised for everybody. NDTPM, what they call the movement, paying for the same gas, NNT, NDC. You don't raise for one set of people. We are paying the price for the gas. Get registered and go and vote when the bell ring. When the Honorable Prime Minister call and say, well, that date, that you must be registered. You can't wait till they call and then you're running here and you're running there. Right now, are you coming in town? Go and check. Go and give them your name, walk with all your ID. All right. Are ready, Are ready. Mr. Scott?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to say have a blessed weekend, sir.
Thank you.
And all the listeners who's listening to Miss Kami have a wonderful weekend. And don't forget to say your prayers. Chelan, be very careful where you eat. All right. Be very careful, son.
I'll cook it home, Kami. I'll cook it home. All right. Thank you so very much, Kami. You have a wonderful
good night to everybody. Yeah, man. I didn't say already about top of you.
All right.
Later. Good night to everybody in America, England, Canada who's listening to Talking Point. Have a wonderful weekend.
Right,
and Grenada is a nice place. Grenada is a beautiful place, We don't know what we have.
The best place.
We don't know what we have. Oh, God, the place, I don't know what's going on. Say a word. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Gabby. You could call back later if there's anything. No problem. All right. Bye-bye.
I don't have credit.
Oh.
That's a good thing you call me. I'm glad you called me.
All right.
Yeah, bye-bye.
No problem. Bye-bye. Yes, indeed. I realize I missed the call from you. That's why I make sure I call you back. Oops. I knock off the whole thing. Me. Yeah. I realize you had called. Hey, good evening to you, Giza. Hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight as well. No, Kami, if they're bad, you know what they must do. Let me see if they...
From your coming, you're telling lies. More money we have to lose. How many more people they want to fool?
Yes, indeed.
Where the money for the CIP? Like them fellas have a money tree. So why not voting for Labour Party? Them fellas mashing up the whole country. Tell them fellas ring the bell. Tell them man them ring the bell. Tell Labour Party ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yeah, that's what I must do. I must get a Grenada version of that song, you know. We've got a caller online. Hello, good night.
Good night, Mr. Scott. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm quite fine. How are you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You go right ahead.
Mr. Scott, I just want to dissect a little bit from your program topic tonight. I could remember...
It's Friday night, so we open to other topics. That's not a problem. Go right ahead.
Back about 2003, Brother Sheldon, Brother Scott, when I was used to stay in Trinidad, I got a vision. First of all, let me say I'm not no prophet, I'm not no Christian, so I don't want nobody come down on me. I just stating that I dreamed that I had. I dreamt that Grenada is under serious attack, Brother Scott. And they tell me in the dream that the churches are too quiet. You understand? The churches are too quiet. They are too comfortable. This is what the Lord shows me in the sleep. He says that the churches are too comfortable inside the buildings. They need to come out. Since when Brother Scott, when last you see, like people before the Adventists, the Pentecostal, all of them used to have crusade. They used to have open air. They used to have all kind of thing. All that stop now. You understand? A man just come and call on dead people. And Grenadians taking that simple and think this is simple thing. Our country needs prayer. This is what the Lord shows me in the sleep. The country is under spiritual attack and Grenada needs prayer. All these things that you see, young people just falling down and dead and all this killing and stabbing and things, this is not normal. So, Pastor Louis, I know here you listen to the program and you're hearing my voice. I want to call on you to organize, you and Miss Pierre, to organize a day of prayer for Grenada. It's not no political rally, just a day of prayer. And Brother Scott, I would like to call on you. You have 5 days a week. I would like to call on you to take, if it's 1 day out of the 5 days, and have people calling on your program saying special prayer for Grenada. Grenada needs prayer. We under spiritual attacks and we need prayer. So this is my contribution. This is what the Lord tell me. I had the dream and he told me was to spread on the dream. I could remember calling Shaggy and played your call one morning and I didn't call back. But just about last week or whensoever, I had another dream again where a voice come in my sleep and tell me, did I not give you a message? So I say, let me call you and tell you and let the people of Grenada, Carriacou know that Grenada is under a spiritual attack and we need to have a day of prayer for Grenada. For all these abnormal things that is happening to stop, otherwise it will just get worse.
Okay.
This is my contribution, Sheldon.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you. But my simple response to that is there ever a time that we should not be having prayer? We always supposed to be having prayer for our nation. We are always under spiritual. I don't think there was ever a time that a nation was not under spiritual attack. I'm just saying me personally what I believe. I don't believe there's ever, you think the devil does take holidays? When? So the devil just leave off a country and say, I will deal with that island next month instead. Let me give them a month. I will deal with that island next. No. You're always under spiritual attack. You always have to be praying. You don't need no day of prayer. You always need prayer. I don't believe you need a week of prayer or a special day of prayer. You need prayer every single day, every single hour. Yeah? It is something that should be constant. If you want to do a special day of prayer, that is one thing. Yeah, you want to do a special day of prayer towards a particular issue, no problem. But you're always supposed to be praying. Yeah? So when people say, well, we need that, we under... No, you're always under attack. There's never a time that a country or an individual, even you, the individual, there's never a time you're not under spiritual attack. Every single time, every single person. That is just my personal belief. So to say that we need a specific time for it and that kind of thing, that's just me when it comes to those sort of things. I believe that it is not that we need any special time for it. It is always. Yeah, we have a caller. Hello, good night. Hello. Every single time, hello.
Son,
Hi.
son, I call back. Trust me.
Yeah.
Son, that is true now. Because since Deacon come in office, Grenada never have a national day of prayer yet in Grenada.
But do we
See that man
do we need a
ever
specific...
come in?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Since Deacon Mitchell and NDC come in power in Grenada, that Grenada get different national. So how can I corruption? How can I think going on in Grenada? Like I don't know if Deacon have something on him. I don't know going on in Grenada, and it's true.
All right, my dear.
Yes,
Okay.
we need a national day of prayers. We need it.
I hope when it's called,
When
I hope
NMP
when it's called, you're coming out and pray too, eh? All right.
Yes, I don't no problem with that.
Remember your call already, yes? So this call is a 1 minute one.
Yeah.
All right, my dear, thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But that's just my belief in relation to these things. I have my own belief in relation to it, and I believe that prayers are constant and should be taking place all the time. You're going somewhere, you should be praying. You're coming back from somewhere, you should be praying. You're going in to do something, you should be praying. You're doing it, you should be praying. Whatever it is, I just believe that it should be a constant, yeah? That's what I personally believe. And I do not believe that there's any point in time that an individual, a country, or organization, etc. is not under spiritual attack, which is why you have to put on the armor, yeah? And you have to pray. That is as far as I see it, yeah? If you want to have a specific day that you bring everybody together to do it, that is, yeah, all well and good. But I'm just saying, as apart from that, you don't have to wait for that. Pray now. While this program is going on, you have to pray too, you know. I have to find a way to pray during the program too. And yes, we used to do it before, and we can do a specific day where people call in and pray, and so we could do it. Yeah, we could choose a day sometime in the next couple of weeks, and we could have a day specific to prayer, right? A prayer and worship day. We can do it. That's things that we've done before, and we have a formula for that, and we can do that. Yeah? Right. 440-7377 and 421-7279. Those are the numbers for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program. And I want to send a special message to our friends in the diaspora. Our friends, our classmates, our relatives, our pumpkin vine family, our associates, all of you that are out in the diaspora. Grenada needs you. Grenada does need you. Do not let those who are going out there giving the impression that all is well in Grenada convince you that Grenada doesn't need you right now. Grenada needs you. Yeah, your country needs you. There are those who are using various mechanisms to give you the impression that all is well in Grenada. It is not. All is not well in Grenada. And there are things in Grenada right now that could have been well, that could have been going in the right direction, that could have been handled properly had you had competent people who really care about those issues to deal with it. We didn't have to have the situation now with the roads in Grenada. And I'm not speaking about where Nwassa is doing the project. That is one set. But there are others where you see some potholes when you go down inside that right now. They have to call the space station to try and find you. So it is not a situation where what you are being told out there in the diaspora is truly reflective of what is going on here in Grenada. When you come, you don't see it. Nutmeg State will tell you. Claude will tell you. Cathy and Wendy and all these people who does be back and forth in Grenada, they will tell you the reality. Alban, but I know you ain't come. But I know your brother does come. So they will tell you the reality of what is taking place in Grenada. Mr. Watts, all these people. Because there are some who may not have come home, and what they are being told, they believe that everything is well and dandy in Grenada. So when the opportunity comes, for you, for instance, if you do a medical drive and you say, okay, we are trying to help Health Center A and B and C and so on, and we're doing a drive for them, and we're getting medication and we're getting other things, medical supplies to send down. Do it. Don't think that everything good in Grenada now and the place well stocked, because it ain't. I could guarantee you it ain't. Oh boy, I missed a call. All right, you call a call back. Things are not the way they're supposed to be in Grenada right now. Grenada needs you. And you know, this year, for Talking Points, I think we want to do a back to school. Again, we've done it before. We could not do it last year. I wasn't on island last year to be able to do it. But we did it a couple of years before, where we provided school bags with books and so on to children. So those of you that are willing to partner with us in getting things like that done, contact us. Let's help some children and so on, because there are many people that need assistance. We have a call online. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Sheldon.
And we're not talking about assisting people. Look who called. Miss Wendy and Maguire, how are you?
I'm good. Sheldon, I'm calling to for some information on the status of there was a prisoner that had escaped a few months ago. I don't even remember when.
The guy that dove into the sea.
Oh, so he dove into the sea.
Yeah. Well, that's what they believe. They're not absolutely sure, but they believe that is what he did, that he dove into the sea.
But he dove into the sea, Sheldon. Was there a search and rescue team to find out what happened to him? So he dove into the sea.
They did call it the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard was there for quite a while. The Rapid Response Unit was down on the rocks there going wrong.
Looking for him?
They did look for him. And that was the last I heard of that. You know, I didn't hear anything, any follow-up. If he was ever found or anything, you're quite correct. I've not heard any follow-up in relation to him.
Yeah, because I mean, I know he escaped, and I keep, wondering what happened to him.
And I think he's originally from Laborie, I think is where he was
Did they
from.
find a body? I just wanted to know, did they find a body? Is he out there? I don't know.
If they had found a body, if they had found a body, I think that would have made news, and I would have seen it. So I doubt.
It just has been on my mind, so I just wanted to know, what happened to him.
But now that you mention him, there are other stories. And remember, there was a chap from Belmont area that went missing that was never found. Up to now, he has not been found. Yeah. So that's oh boy, I'm trying to remember his name. Oh boy, but he went missing, and he was never found up to this day. Yeah, and these things are strange in the context of Grenada, because we are a small, close-knit society, and we tend to always look out for each other, and we like to, for want of a better word, we like to mako. So somebody does see, somebody does know. And for people to be able to disappear just into thin air, basically, it is something that's very un-Grenadian.
I know it's just sad though. I mean, yes,
that's
he's
the name, Cuthbert. That's the one
yes,
from Belmont, Cuthbert.
yeah.
We never heard anything about Cuthbert again.
Oh,
He just disappeared. He wasn't fully compos mensus. He wasn't fully there, but he disappeared, and that was it. You just don't hear nothing about him again.
okay. Well, I guess I don't.
May I ask you though, and Brace, you sit down, right? Nice, good. May I ask you, what is the latest regarding the situation with Andrew Frederick of Lansapine? I know that I know you all have buried him. Have there been any follow-up by the Royal Grenada Police Force?
Shalon, up to this day, nothing. Up to this day, nothing. We have tried to speak to every individual there that we can speak to, and it's either this one on a leave, that one. The Minister of Security said that his hands are tied. He can't do nothing about it. So if you're the Minister of Security and you can't do anything about it, well, I guess I have to go to the people in Zimbabwe and ask them, can they do something, please?
Maybe you have to go to London, to Scotland Yard.
No. That part I'm gonna leave there. But Sheldon, the same thing like Neelan. Nothing was sent forth.
Also, so you mean it could take now us to get Mr. Cadgington Hood to talk about that specific case on the program.
Exactly.
And
That's probably what.
We go have to get his mother to go and cry on a program in order to get something done.
And you know what, Sheldon, that's why his mom is soft-hearted and all of that stuff. You won't find her doing that. So I guess probably they figure, his mom and his sister is quiet and soft and they can do whatever it is.
So she's suffering in silence.
In silence. His grandma, you saw a video with his grandma. You saw a video. That's my grandaunt. That was her right hand, her left hand, her everything, because we all up here. And he was the only one down there that would, as I told you, when I came down last November, when I came and I was busy in the doing the medical mission and I didn't even have time to do anything. He was the one that went and get the spices and the callaloo up in the country and everything for me to come to bring back for everybody.
And just so folks to understand what we're speaking about here, we're speaking about an individual that was found deceased in his apartment with trauma wounds. I'll just put it as that, trauma wounds. And the family's still waiting to hear if a proper investigation is going to take place.
Well, nothing was put out like Neelan. So if nothing was put out, how is an investigation going to start? Nothing was put out there. So, and if people are told and anybody tried to assist with, are told, oh, he fell and hit his head or he committed suicide, you're not going to get anything. You're just not going to get anything. But I know my cousin, and we know how the house was before the body was found, because we speak to him through video calls. Okay? We speak through him on WhatsApp video calls. So before that, New Year's, we saw the house and we saw how everything was. And then you see a body and you see it ransacked, and then you want to say he's a vagrant and he's this and he's that. How a vagrant living there? How is on a vagrant?
My dear.
But it's okay, Sheldon.
There's no statute of limitation on the crime of murder.
You know why I say, Sheldon, you know what I say? There's a God above, and that's what I believe in, and I pray, because everybody who's responsible is gonna. I'm not gonna deal with them or the family, but God is gonna deal with them. So
yes, indeed.
If they think that's Sheldon, you know what bothers me? I lost 2 family members. Remember my uncle?
Yeah.
Remember my uncle went to Grenada? Remember
yes,
he went.
I remember the situation.
Remember he walked into Nawassa, and remember he came out lifeless, and up to now, Sheldon. Up to now, we did a private autopsy. Up to now, Sheldon. And
well, again, according to the Coroner's Act, in those circumstances, the coroner, who just happens to be the magistrate of the district, has certain responsibilities that they must carry out. If they have failed to carry out their responsibilities, there are penalties for them not carrying out their responsibilities. There are
His wife said,
and those responsibilities are based on police officers and what they need to do. And if they do not carry out their responsibilities, there are penalties for them not carrying out their responsibilities. As such, we need to ensure that, similar to the case of former Senator Neelan Franklin, if the responsibilities of the coroner and the police that they were supposed to carry out were carried out, we need to make sure on that. Yeah? So we won't be leaving this alone either. If they think that, oh, we're giving a lot of trouble. If they consider it trouble, it's trouble we're giving. We will be speaking about Andrew Frederick. We will be speaking about Neelan Franklin. Yeah, we definitely will be speaking about those cases.
Sheldon. And I haven't even recovered from my uncle yet. And then right there is another one. I mean, it's hard. How could you go on when you have these things and not even somebody to talk to you to say, well, just keep faith. We're working. We're going to find the killer. We're going to do something. Nothing.
And I'll tell you as well, even with all of that, I still believe we have the best police force in the Caribbean.
Sheldon, years ago, I used to brag and boast. Before something happened,
I still boast. We have the best police force. The problem is the guidance of the police force.
Years ago, I used to be like, whoa, before something happened, you hear, oh, that person is... I used to be so proud of my little Grenada. But Sheldon...
Still be proud. It is still your Grenada. Still be proud of them.
Yeah, but Sheldon, when you have... It leaves a bitter taste in your mouth when you have two family members. Two. That, well, I left my uncle alone, because his wife said, leave it and stuff like that. I left that alone. Yeah. But Andrew, that one, I mean, that was just cold-blooded murder. And you want to look, and you know what? We as the family, we can see, and trust me, everybody who saw the body saw and knows, but you know what? It's okay.
All right.
Everything has its day, and everything is going to come to the light one of these days. That's going to, I'm able to hold up. But Mom and his sister and his grandma, Sheldon, it's hard.
Let's switch slightly. Before you leave, I do want you not mention the activity coming up on July the 11th.
Okay, yes. So it's our third. That's our third annual Elegance. We're going to be having in Brooklyn and Evening of Elegance, to be specific. This is our third year, and I know our political leader will be coming. Can't wait to see her. Sheldon, but I was thinking maybe she might be coming as the Prime Minister.
Well, you never know,
But, I was thinking that. I said it would be great for her to be coming as the Prime Minister.
The timeline allows.
Yes, and we're going to have other people there. But I just want to tell you guys, get your tickets early. And the names on the flyer, Kathy, myself, Aisha, Miss Frame, and we have other people, Saul, other members. It's not just us. You see anybody and you want a ticket, just
Good night,
let
Saul.
us know. And we will deliver it to you. As a matter of fact, I deliver. As soon as they say I always deliver it, take it to them.
But we are NNP. We will deliver.
Yes, we will deliver. NNPI! Are you guys ready? So I'm going to say by then we'll have our new Prime Minister. So
all right.
Everybody get your ticket, because we don't want when the tickets sell out now, because the place holds a certain amount and the Prime Minister is coming to New York. You guys wouldn't have a young miss out. So please just get your tickets ASAP.
All right,
All right, Sheldon, have a good night. Have a good weekend.
As well. Have a wonderful one.
Thank you.
All right, great.
Okay, bye-bye. All right.
Yes, folks, if they think that we'll be leaving certain things alone, no, we shall not be leaving certain things alone, will we? Yeah? We can't leave. No, we can't leave certain things alone. We've got a caller online. Hello, good night.
Good night.
Hey, how you doing that next
That's
day?
it, not... You chastised me last night.
No, that was... Listen, you gave it, but it wasn't for you, eh? It wasn't for you.
No.
It wasn't.
No,
Believe me,
hold on.
it wasn't for you. There was somebody that
All
sent a very offensive message to me that I considered very offensive. It wasn't for you.
Okay, all right. Let's forget last night and whatever. Now, your last caller mentioned that the July 11th, and my wife already buy her gown and I have my thing, but that's a different story. But what I am what I am challenging you with, I want you to put, and we could talk about it. You have my number and everything, and we could talk about it. I want to have you to do 4 things for me, please, that to give the representatives. This is 2026. I mean, the talking, people afraid to go. But when people see, I was a school teacher, and there is something called visual aids. When people see what is happening, because I taught, in Grenada before I up here, and I'm coming down soon. What I wanted to do, can you please put a little snippets? It could be around, that could last on your show for around 2 minutes, to show where we said we don't know who we are and what the reason why they get in is that the mother hen thing, okay, and the St. Patrick's thing from the east, St. Patrick, where we say people building house on other land. You have all these clips, okay.
So I do have those clips that I do play from time to time.
Yeah, but
there's a particular strategy that you have to utilize, that we are utilizing. I know what you're saying. You want to see it more regularly, not just once every how much months. You want to see it a little more regularly, and sort of like a group of them together. You're not saying put one alone. You're saying put all of them together in one thing and show them every now and again on the program.
Yeah, because let people see them in the mind.
I get where you're coming from. Okay, I understand you. That's a good idea. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And one question. This guy was in I think Norway or whatever, and he said that we are paying loans. Now this government went into power, and unfortunately, they get burial. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Burial came, and they get loan forgiveness. Grenada hasn't paid a dime in loan yet, Let me tell you what about loan.
Let me clarify. Not loan forgiveness, you have to pay the loans. What they've gotten is that they have stopped payments, loan payments. So they will have
for 4 years?
Yeah, they've got to start back paying loans very soon. And when they start paying loans is when you're going to really realize the true extent of the economic situation in Grenada as it is right now. They said they're utilizing money for the build back and all this thing from Beryl. So they've put in place measures where, because they're okay. When Grenada took a loan from the time after Hurricane Ivan, the NNP
hold on. Let's get a timeline. When they came, what time was Beryl?
Beryl was roughly 2 years ago, 2024, if I remember correctly. So what I'm saying here is this. All the loans that Grenada have been taking during the period of the NNP, and I even believe the last NDC did it as well. After Hurricane Ivan, you made sure within those loans there's a hurricane clause or disaster clause. That if your country is hit with a disaster, you can suspend payments for a period of time. Not indefinitely, but you can suspend payments for a period of time. Right? When the NNP came back into office in 2013, they also put in legislation, they had the fiscal responsibility rules that said that government had to operate at a particular level. They had to have a GDP at a certain level, and they had to do whatever was necessary to keep the GDP of Grenada at that level. This administration is using Hurricane Beryl as an excuse to not follow the fiscal responsibility rules. And all of those things, including keeping Grenada's GDP at a specific level. I can't remember the figure off the top of my head right now. So they are not paying down on the loans. They are not maintaining the GDP. They are not following the fiscal rules. And even then, they still can't make payments that's supposed to be made. People are still complaining out there.
1 minute. From the time NDC came into office, have they made any payments to Grenada loan?
They should have, between 2022 coming up to the hurricane, they should have. You'd be able to confirm by checking the financial documents.
But in 2026,
yeah, but what I'm saying in 2022, 2023,
they are getting ready to go out of office. They are getting ready to go out of office in 2026. So all that loan forgiveness they had.
But not forgiveness. Again, it's not forgiveness because that would give the impression that they don't have to pay. It's a suspension.
But why? But why do they need to borrow $45 million now? Why?
Some of the things that you're seeing taking place with this government, some of the borrowing that's taking place, some of the measures they're putting in place, they know with the fiscal responsibility rules in place, they would not be able to do that. They are using this as a means of getting money to be able to do certain things as they go towards election. And even that isn't helping them because you have contractors like CCCCI complaining they didn't get paid. The busmen had to come on TV and radio and complain that, look, you all say you're giving us rebate and how much months we're not getting the rebate. You have contractors for other projects that have not been paid. You only recently realize that after we make noise to the police, the corporals that's supposed to get the money, they finally got it. So the government has a financial problem. They will not come out and say that, knowing that they're facing an election, but they have a financial problem and a serious one at that. They have mismanaged the economy.
All right, last question, and let me get off. So potentially, they will just build up loans and debt and leave it for NDC.
For NNP.
I'm sorry, NNP.
Yeah, but the good thing is that NNP has people that are capable of dealing with it. If they think they're doing us a bad, they're giving the NNP an opportunity to show that we have capable people who can handle it. Unlike them, who's setting up a long time when they used to have the Gary and them had a meeting, or the GNP had a meeting and somebody put a bucket there and open the bucket as soon as they come for the meeting. That's where they're setting up for NNP. They're setting up one of them rotten bucket for NNP to open it out and make everybody scatter. Yeah? That is what they're doing.
All right, sir. Good night.
All right,
I'll talk to you.
No problem.
All right.
That's the Nutmeg State, folks. And I saw one caller was trying to call me a while ago. Caller that was trying to call me directly. You need to call me via WhatsApp. Yeah? You need to call me via WhatsApp. I don't like to hold the phone and think, but I could do it, but it's not the best way to think. You need to call. I was calling a while ago. Call me via the WhatsApp. I saw the call coming through while I was speaking. But you need to call me via WhatsApp for the call to be able to come through the system. Yeah? I can take it on the device, but it's not the best. So you need to call me. If you don't have WhatsApp, then call me back directly on the device now. Yeah? So you can call me back on the device right now. I didn't set up that one yet. So you have to call me back on that one directly. Right? Yes, folks. So again, 420, where again these numbers from? Yeah. Now we're going and play. Anyway, 421-7279. 421-7279. Call us via WhatsApp on that number. To the caller that was calling a while ago, if you can't call via WhatsApp, then call direct, and I'll just try to set it up and things so that you could get through. All right, and you see there, look, they're calling by this way again. So let's see if we can. Let's see how we can answer this one. Well, I was trying to tell you call via WhatsApp. Hello.
Mr. Sheldon.
Hi, good night, sir.
It's a long time.
Yeah, man.
You know who's that, right?
Well, I believe there's a person up at St. Andrews, man.
Fine, right?
Yeah, man. There's a St. Andrew man by a river by a place there. I know the man, man.
I don't know much, you know. What you doing? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I hope that the listeners can hear you because I was asking for you to call via WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, because as it is right now, I have to hold the phone close to the mic for them to hear. So I hope that they're hearing.
Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can get you on WhatsApp.
You'll try on WhatsApp. Yeah, just call us on this same number on WhatsApp. Okay, great.
Right.
If you can't get you via WhatsApp, then you call back like this and we try. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great. So, folks, let's see if that caller would be able to get us via WhatsApp. I don't know if you all were hearing properly. Right? Yeah. Fadu, I see you there, brother. Yeah. Boy, Fadu. Right. Someone messaged there. They said yes. The guy that they say he's from Laborie. Yeah. Right. Also, folks, in case we don't realize too, a gunman walk in a barber shop and shoot the barber. We need an update on that. We need to find out what's going on with that. Because you know what was taking place before is that, and I find I'm going to end up having to call her name every week now. You had journalist Linda Straker, who when the police had a press conference, would come back and ask them about each of these cases. So the rest of the media would be able to follow up on these things because Linda had that brain that would be able to, yes, I remember this happened. What's the latest on this? What's the latest you all have on that? So they had to be on the P's and Q's then they know Linda was coming or when she was calling into a thing. Right? And we don't really have that now. We don't have people that are asking those kind of questions now. And again, in some instances, I believe some entities have sold out. Yeah, they have now just become the political arm. This program is a political program. I am a supporter of the New National Party. This program is NNP themed. We don't hide that from nobody. We are not like others who do programs or who do news or who do different things and try to give you the impression that they are impartial and they are impartial in the whole thing and they're not supporting. No. All you have on your side. Just see. Yeah? And there are some who doing it that really should not. But that's up to them and their conscience. Yeah? People know who I am. They know what this program is on. They know about that. And even with that, they can't point to anything and say that it's just politics is not true. We are able to factually prove everything that we've said. Right? We are able to factually prove everything that we have said. We have a caller online. Let me see if I can get this here. Yeah, we have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Good night, Sheldon.
Hey, good night. You need to know the volume in the background. Kill the volume in the background.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Right.
There are some who doing it that really should not.
Yeah. I would like to know what is the bomb Mitchell have to let go. Not kick Mitchell. Because say I have a bomb to let go, up to know I can't let go the bomb yet.
Papa, you. That may be the date.
So I will.
Maybe the date he had to let go and he can't let go yet. You never know.
The date he had to let go and he can't let go yet. Well, you should let the people know.
We all await, my dear. We all await.
We all await. We want him out. We have to get him out.
I like you. I like you.
Yeah, let him out. We have to let him go. The man of the place dead. Real dead. Real dead. The man of the place dead. So we want to know why the bomb is hiding. As he go in Africa and bury the flag, you think he go stay there forever? Alright, have a good night, Sheldon.
Alright, my dear. Alright. You don't say some kind of thing, you know. We papa. All you don't say some kind of thing. Yeah? All you does real say some kind of thing. Let me see if the caller that was calling, let me see if I can get him back. Yeah, I should be able to reach him. Well, I hope he's close to Wi-Fi. So let's hope we can get him back. Yeah. I think I've got, yeah, hello?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful, man. Yes, sir. Go right ahead, man. How you doing?
I'm okay.
All right.
First of all, I want to say a special good night to Wendy. You know,
yes.
I love that lady too bad, and I always, you know, tell her when she comes to Grenada, make sure she pass by me or give me a call.
Yes.
I was talking about the guy who was missing, who disappeared in Grenada.
Mm-hmm.
It was my first cousin. We are brothers and sisters, children from Belmont. And up to now, we don't find this person yet. And there were quite a few people.
That's which one?
Noah Philip.
That was when? What year was that one?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Okay.
Nobody find that man in Grenada. We had another man, Soupy. We had another guy, Alwyn. We had another lady from St. James, and we had another fella from somebody from the Home for the Agents Hotel. And it's very, very strange for all these people to disappear in Grenada, small Grenada, and nobody see a trail of these people. You know?
And that's the thing, it's very un-Grenadian. It's not a Grenadian thing. I remember there was a guy, I remember a time they were digging up around the Grand Anse post office because they had information that he was there and they found nothing. I can't remember his name right now, but I know his family never got closure on that. And it's always a difficult thing when you have families cannot get closure, just somebody missing and you never hear anything again. It's difficult. And in a small place, as you mentioned, a small place like Grenada.
Yeah. You know, this man went up to Montparnasse and the lady said she called CID, she called the police. I said she see this strange man doing funny, moving funny around there. And they never come. And somebody said they see him in Tempe. And that was the last of that gentleman. His sister put up a reward, and nobody see this man. But never mind, children, but I seen some trend there. I wish that when I look at the youth, what happened in Maribor. Now everybody have so many things to say after the fella, whether he committed crime or not, because he's still under investigation. But when you have people in society who are doing a lot of wrong things, what are we doing? Where are the people responsibility for the mental health? Where are them to go out there? This morning, I almost cried in Grenville in front of Calico. A lady meet me there and begging for her money. And say she's hungry. So I said, why don't you look for a job? She said, well, I want a job, but her husband had raped her daughter, and she take it on and look at her situation. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I believe people like this could really give them some help. Really give them some help. We need to bring back people like the Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the Police Boys Club, and all those little institutions, so that people, you will know what happened in your community. If we don't do that, what will happen? Everybody, is it marijuana legalized? I'm not sure. What is the situation with marijuana?
Well, we saw one of the Rastafarians on the news recently. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, complaining that members of the Rastafarian faith are still being arrested for having a one spliff on them and that sort of thing. They're still being arrested. So it's either the information hasn't been passed properly, or I mean, as far as I know, this has been gazetted and everything. So I don't know if it is that the information isn't being passed along properly or so, but it seems the main thing was to be able to get to do the medicinal marijuana so that certain people could set up their farm and their little plantation and grow their stuff. It seems as though that was the focus. Yeah, and to see how much votes they could capture by saying that marijuana is now legalized in Grenada. That seemed to be the approach. Yeah?
Well, we had that approach in 1979, and all the Rastafarian end up in Hopeville.
I've spoken to one or two of them that were in Hopeville. Eh? They have some stories, brother. Huh?
Well, I know the story
They have
because
some
we had some in the prison. There were some in the prison. I saw them myself. You know, 10 years with them there. And I hope
I
that
spoke to Ras Nang just a couple of weeks before he died. I met him on the bus stop. Barely able, he had to. And you know, Nang was always this kind of active fella. And he was brace up, trying to hold himself up because he couldn't stand up just normal. And even talking to me, you could hear him and he say, boy, it's a bullet I get how much years ago that started to affect me in his lungs. And he started to say, it's a bullet I got in my lungs that affected me now. You know, and he died just a few weeks after that.
I was in prison when they get trapped, you know. The first time I met Prince Nana was in the prison on the 15th of October 1979. And they say, I'd never seen him before, he have never seen me. And they said they meet me and him, we going on with ammunition to overthrow the government, you know.
No, so you
and
want to say going with him to go, Lord God. Oh boy.
You know, I've never seen this man before. We never meet up. You know? So we have to be careful when people go in and they're talking. And when you are a certain leader, when you are a leader in high society, you have to be very careful of what you say because people are going to believe you. You know? So we got to get the story straight. Get out there and let the people know this is not legal, or this is what we have a place to you have a place to register if you have to put 4 trees. Where the place at? Where the secretariat? What's the phone number? What is what you have to do? We have to give the people the information. You know, same like coming like the seat belt. You sit down in a vehicle and some people tell you, they come in and tell you, well, you don't have a seat belt. Your vehicle not in motion. You know? So you have to educate the police, educate the people, the Rastas. And before we just go out there and say, well, look, you know, you can go there and smoke. You can do that. We do that. And then you don't inform the police. So we have problems. You know, but it's not easy.
Again, it comes back to the original issue we spoke about there. It's strange that you have these people just disappearing. Now, I heard there were 3 young men that went out on the ocean and didn't go. But we know what could happen out on the high seas. So, you know, from time to time, that particular one, we understand to an extent what could take place there. Because every now and again, you hear of those cases of a boat going out. Some fellas was fishing and the engine cut, and some instances you find them, some instances you don't. But we understand that particular one. But somebody on dry land just disappear into thin air, nah. We understand that one.
I mean, there was a man, he was blind, you know, right in Vandom in the waterworks. He went out behind his house and never come back. Never come back. Supi in Bylands went out, never come back. You know, my first cousin, you mean people, I don't understand. It's like I just don't understand. And this baffles me all the time. I don't see how you could lose in Grenada. You know, I don't see how those things could happen in that little spice isle. Something is not right. Is either we do investigating properly, or we just take it like a joke, the person gone, and Somebody got to smell something. Somebody got to see
But
something.
it's the follow-up aspect of it, my brother. It's the follow-up
I
aspect
know.
of it. Because it seems as though sometimes you only get follow-up when people make noise in relation to it. Cuthbert in Belmont. Cuthbert was a kind of, wasn't a vagrant, but was one of those kind of guys around like that, doing little side jobs for people and so.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe as he didn't have a family that would make, not saying he do have family, but the type of family that would make noise or of a certain status that they're afraid of that family and so on, is why we probably didn't hear any follow-up in relation to that. That they just leave it as an open case and they didn't bother with it. But Grenada too small to be having those kind of things taking place. We're way too small.
Well, even when you talk about Cuthbert, I'm talking about the one Rudolph Philip. He used to be living in Gannon's Valley. He's used to working with Antoine Woodwork, driving and everything. And I just don't understand that we was offered for $10,000 with any information. And then one lady from Montparnasse say, I saw that man by me. And I called the authority and nobody came. And then this man just disappeared on the face of the earth. The family don't know whether he dead, whether he's still living, whether he's a Rasta in the bush. We don't know. And we're talking about years now.
Well, my friend, it seems as though we'll have to compile a list and put it before the Royal Grenada Police Force and ask them to give us some follow-ups on those. Yeah?
I think so.
We'll have to compile a list and bring it to them and ask for some updates in relation to those. We have had a serious situation where an individual walked into a barber shop and shoot a man in front of women, children, all kind of thing. A child, everything. And we need updates on that because some man was afraid to go in barber shop. Don't worry, I will go out, shave just now. But some man was afraid to go into barber shop and thing after that. So we need to ensure that we bring a closure because, again, I believe that we have the best police force in the region. I believe Grenada have the most competent, the best police force in the region. I think the problem with the police force at this point in time is the leadership, and not necessarily even the commissioner, but the Ministry of National Security, as in who you have as advisor and who you have as minister and so on, who are creating the policy that guides and directs what's taking place within the ministry. I'll say that the problem starts up there and it trickles down, right down to the recruits and all. Because right now you have people leaving Grenada to go and do training course in Dominica. And these people could have gotten that training course done in Grenada before. But this NDC administration came in and dismantled that training course that officers now have to leave the country to go and get. They dismantled that particular training course that was being done here in Grenada by Grenadians. And they're sending them outside of Grenada now to do the same thing.
I know.
So the policy that's created is what is creating a problem here.
One of the problems before Gary was able to get a commissioner and a deputy commissioner from Nigeria. And they came here and they trained 114 people. And everybody they trained get rank in the RGPF. And some of them, they right up to the rank. Before, they were right in True Blue. Right in True Blue there.
All right.
All right. That's right, Joshua. Take it easy, man. Long time, man.
Yeah, you know river tubing up there again, man. Well, I know the river low now.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty low now.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that they are going to take some water from there again to send back to St. David's now. So I don't know what will happen.
Well, I heard some rain falling a little while ago. I think that probably done dry up already. So
long time.
Already. So we hope that we get some rain because the situation is dire. And what I'm seeing happening in some of the other islands and what is projected for here, we have to call on everybody to conserve as much water as possible. And listen, if you have the thing to store water, make sure it clean, store your water right now because you ain't sure over the next few weeks to be getting water. Eh?
I'm telling you, when I just came to that area here, and when the rain fall, you take 4 or 5 days to cross the river. Today, 10 minutes after you're crossing the river, and even though they decided to do the bridge higher, I'm telling you, the water so low, I think it's a waste of money right now.
Yes, indeed.
It's no more the great river, it's a ravine. That's the great ravine now.
My goodness. All right. Thank you so very much.
All right, you take care.
We'll be in contact soon again.
Yeah, man.
You have the number now, so you use it.
All right. Okay, no problem.
Bye-bye. Yes, indeed. That's a good friend of mine up there in Balthazar. Yes, in Balthazar. Folks, we still have some time. 440-7377-421-7279. Those are the numbers you can call to get onto the inside. But we do need to get to the bottom of these things. I think we have to be careful that we don't start to normalize certain things in this country. If we start to normalize that a person could go missing, and after a while it goes out of the news cycle, we don't hear anything from the police, they have in press conferences, you don't hear any updates on those things, you don't hear anything. And then years later is when somebody might bring it up in a conversation and say, but remember that man? How come we don't hear anything about them? I think we have to get to the stage now where we understand that is not normal and don't accept it as normal. Because if we start accepting those things as normal, we may end up like one of our sister countries next door, where you could hear 5 people dead overnight. And that's just like a normal statistic to them. Or children could be killed and how much could be killed and so on, it becomes normal to them. We must, anytime you see we get to that stage where somebody gets killed or disappears or so on, and it become like, yeah, that custom happening, or like that's normal, we're in a dangerous place. We'll be in a very dangerous place anytime these things are allowed to normalize in our society. Grenada is respected within the region, outside of the region, for being one of the safest places to visit. One of the most friendly set of people. There's some other islands, when you go there and they realize your accent is different to theirs, they treat you differently, you know. There are other islands where when the tourists come and they come into those islands, that they are treated in a particular kind of way. It's like, all you come, but we really want all you here, but we need all your money, but all you come. So yeah, with Grenada, we will even bring in, we home and feed you all down. That is how we are. So we cannot normalize these things. People go missing and it's just like, okay, another one go missing, all right, okay, cool. A child missing, all right. Who get killed there? Oh, a next one again? Okay, all right, cool. Once we start to normalize that, we heading down the road. I was in Trinidad and I saw it happen in the early 90s and late 80s when these murders started to become sort of normalized. We can't allow these things to normalize in Grenada. We have to maintain the society that we have and improve on the society that we have. We cannot allow it to decay. So when we're hearing about things like, Jamaicans may call it go-go clubs, Americans may say strip clubs, when we hear about those things, and we're hearing that it have 2 in this place and it have 1 here, and I see somebody send and say it have 1 by them, and you have these things all over the place now, and you're hearing that children, not only that it have it, but that children are involved in it, we need to check ourselves as a people. Me, I know Angel. Never go in any of them here. But me and Angel. But at the end of the day, we have to check on ourselves as a society and ask ourselves if we're going the right way. And not only if we're going the right way, what is causing us to go the direction that we are going now? What is influencing our young people to go the direction that they are going now? The last caller spoke about some of the things like the Girl Guides, Brownies, Police Boys Club, Scouts. I add some. He talked about the Scouts and the Boys Club and so. And these are indeed institutions that need to be brought back and strengthened. And the reason for that is, ask yourself, the 7-year-old or 8-year-old you have in your house right now, they could climb a tree? I was a virtual monkey. I could have climbed any tree. I used to pass on some branch. I used to wonder how I pass on them. But the 7-year-old, the 8-year-old, even the 11-year-old in your home right now, do they know how to climb a tree? Can they climb a mango tree? Yeah? Can they climb a tamarind tree? Any tree? Even worse, a coconut tree. Well, forget that one. That was one I never could have climbed anyway. Yeah? Some of the things that we used to do outside as youngsters, because I was telling my 7-year-old the other day, I'm telling him, I say, listen, Daddy used to climb all kind of tree. Next time I bring you with me, you have to go and climb tree and thing too. He said, no, to go and fall. Daddy, I go fall and I go break something. I said, Daddy didn't used to fall. You have to learn how to climb. And it's not just because I want to see him go and climb, but it's because they need to be outside a bit, because you see this spoiling a lot of them. They spend so much time on this. Some, according to where they live, they don't really have the opportunity to go and do certain things. But some who have the opportunity, they spend so much time on this and the other devices that they don't get the time to be outside. They don't know how to make a kite. So in a few years from now, you're only going to have the Chinese going to be making millions of kites and sending, and Grenadians going to be spending a couple $100,000 every year to buy these Chinese made kites for their children to fly. Or it might even be the kites, it might be drones. It might forget kites totally and move to drones. Yeah? Because they don't know how to make a top or a zwill. They don't know how to fling a yo-yo. They don't even know what a yo-yo is. Yeah? They don't know these things. And we have ourselves to blame, because as the elders, we did not teach them that. So every time a certain generation goes in Grenada, we lose another bit of our culture. We lose another bit of our history. We already lost our Creole. We lost our patois. Grenadian patois, which was different to the patois that you would hear in St. Lucia and in Dominica. It was slightly different. We've lost that. That is gone. Yeah, it is gone. There's still some words that remain and some phrases that remain in our normal language, but that by and large is gone. Yeah, because the generations that spoke it, they have gone to the great beyond. There may be one or two. I know there's a lady in the market, and I know Mr. Jerry Romaine. I'm not too sure how he is these days, but I know that he could have spoken quite a bit of it. But that by and large is gone right now. And there are other things that truly make us Grenadian. That when we say that, or when you see that, you know that person is a Grenadian, and we are losing that and assimilating a lot of things from even countries nearby, but from North America and other places. We are assimilating a lot of things. So pretty soon we might become indistinguishable from other countries. Because what makes us Grenadian, by and large, every year, more and more, we're losing it. Yeah? So over this weekend, take some time and speak with your children. Let them know what was and let them know what is. I do it with Javon all the time. Speak with him all the time. Tell him, look, this was how that was. That was how. They don't know what it is like to walk and go and find a phone booth to make a call. I don't know where Superman does change now, because back when I was small, Superman used to change in the phone booth. So I don't know where he does change now, or if he does always keep on the clothes. But back in our days when we had to make a phone call, you had to go in the phone booth and you had to have your coins. And then it was you had to have your card. Yeah? We're not saying that we need to go back there, but you have to let them know how things were and how things are. Yeah? If we don't do these things, we're going to lose the essence of what really makes us Grenadian. Why we are different than everybody else. And why we occupied the best island on the face of the earth, which is our home Grenada. Inclusive of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Don't feel because saying Grenada, it mean Carriacou and Petit Martinique too, no? You all are included as well. Folks, That's all the time we have for Talking Points tonight. It's been wonderful being here with you. In everything you say and do it safe and secure. We'll be back on Monday, God's willing, with more Talking Points for you. All right? And remember, tomorrow, those of you, the young folks, remember you have that activity taking place tomorrow, the St. Andrew Southeast and Southwest constituency branches. You could contact your constituency candidate, and or you can call 419-5475. That's 419-5475. You can call those numbers and you can get on the bus or whatever other transport to head to that River Lime tomorrow. All right? So, folks, do enjoy the rest of your night tonight. It's been wonderful being here with you. It's been wonderful being here for this week. And once again, we'd like to thank all of you that have assisted in whichever way possible to that individual who made sure that we had the AC inside here so I wouldn't be sweating in the night and getting dehydrated. We want to thank you once again, and for all of you that have donated in whichever way, and all of you that will be donating soon, we want to thank each and every one of you. And remember, the donation is not always in cash. The donation sometimes is information. So when I say donation, don't think it's money. So sometimes it's information. Sometimes it's donating your time. Sometimes it's doing like my partner Jonesy, who, if I need a ride, I know I could call Jonesy and his wife, and they will make sure they come for me. Yeah, so it is all of these people that help to keep this program alive. I want to thank each and every one of you. All right, folks, so as I said, that's all the time we have for tonight. In everything you say and do it safe and secure. We want to be speaking to and with you, and definitely not about you. Love each and every one of you. We'll be back on Monday with more Talking Points just for you.
There we go. Politics, you divide Grenada. does the